You're watching KPVI News at 10. News that works for you.
The battle for seeding in the 4A playoffs is in full swing. Tonight, all three of Preston, Century, and Pokey in action fighting for position. Two of those teams facing off against each other. Let's take you to Century to see how it all played out. Century band getting everybody fired up in this one. Third quarter, D-backs are running, trailing by 2. The first shot doesn't fall, but the freshman, Isaiah Harwell, there to convert. We're all tied up now. Preston fighting. Brecker Knapp fouled on the way up, high off the glass and falls. And one opportunity puts the Indians back in front. The response from Century. Bruin Fleischman finds Luke Pantaja in the corner. Nothing but net. Right back to a tie game. Staying on that end, now it's Elias Blackhawk. He'll be driving baseline, loses control, but who's there to help him out but Harwell? 2 more for him. D-backs take the lead now. But Drew Jones getting buckets all night for Preston. The sophomore pulling up from the elbow. The jumper is pure, knotted up. End of the third. Blackhawk with it on the left wing. He'll find Pantaja in the opposite corner, but he's money from there too. Pantaja finished with 11 points. This one went down to the wire. D-backs go on to win it 45-43. Harwell leading the way with 18. Julian Bowie leading Pokey crosstown matchup with 5A foe Highland. Battle of the fan sections, Highland first. And now here's Pokey who wins in that department. Close call, but I'm leaning Pokey. First quarter, inbound founds Bowie right in your living room. 3-ball corner pocket. Thunder in the lead. Rams offense getting going. Jaden Wright, the big man, finishing with 28, setting the screen and rolling. Power dribble, finishes through the contact. Back and forth early on in this one. Thunder on the break, well defended by the Rams, but Crew Hales comes flying in out of nowhere for the tip-in. He's fired up. He's got the pit rocking here. Into the second quarter, Bowie gets it. Hard drive, acrobatic finish at the rim for 2 more. Pokey leading by 7 at this point. Highland right there throughout this one. Fisher Anderson picks up the dribble, skips to Ezra Godfrey, who's good from long range. Close the route, but Pokey goes on to win 70-63. The Chinese capital of Beijing reporting 14 new COVID-19 cases today as it begin a third round of mass testing of millions of people in the run-up to the Winter Olympics. The mass testing announcement prompting complaints from some residents who were asked to line up yet again outside as daytime temperatures hovered around freezing. The city announcing this week that anyone who buys certain types of medicine, including for fever or headaches, will be subject to a COVID-19 test within 72 hours. Testing taking place in a single district of Beijing at a time. China reported 24 new local cases in the latest 24-hour period, including the 14 in Beijing. That was up from 5 cases in Beijing and 18 nationwide the previous day. The government's zero-COVID approach attempts to snuff out any outbreak, no matter how small, with lockdowns, mass testing, and travel restrictions. Opening ceremonies are just over a week away. Tune in for all of the action right here on KPVI. That's all for sports. Back to you, Kylie.
Thank you, Joey.